Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and we are now 4 days away from the official launch of Modern Warfare 2, 3 days if you think about it, because the game comes out at midnight. But regardless, early copies of the game are starting to float around. Now, this is something I used to do back in the day. What you do is you get on eBay or Craigslist or whatever, and you find some sketchy person that somehow has early copies of the game, likely they were stolen, and then you send them way too much money. They send you the game, you get a couple of days early, and lots of content creators do this because they want to have access to the game, and they know that the servers typically go live before the official launch. They want to jump in, get their footage, get their videos out as soon as possible. It's part of the YouTube thing. I'm not doing it this year. It just seems like a whole hassle to try and find some sketchy copy of the game. It just feels weird, but we do know the early copies are out, and as you guys can see, this is going to be the back of the Modern Warfare 2 physical copy, the best-selling franchise on PlayStation, campaign, multiplayer, and Spec Ops. In here, we get a little bit of information, like, for example, the full game is going to be minimum 130 gigs. Goodness gracious me. Then we see below that Activision, Infinity Ward, Raven Software, Beanix, High Moon Studios, Sledgehammer Games, Activision Shanghai, Demonware, Bink Video, what's that, Noodle? I can't even read that, and then Havoc, and then Ultra HD Blu-ray. No Treyarch. They're not crediting Treyarch whatsoever on the physical versions of the game, despite the fact that I believe we saw Treyarch during the beta, during the loading screen of the beta, so who knows, man? That's actually really weird they wanted to have Treyarch be there. Perhaps it's because Treyarch had a very small role to play within the game itself, and maybe they're really nose to the grindstone and focused on Black Ops 5 or whatever they're going to call their game in 2024. But what's interesting is down here at the bottom, I saw this coming in from Charlie Intel, and it says at the very bottom of all that legal mumbo-jumbo nonsense, Call of Duty HQ and Warzone 2 included. So with your install, you're basically going to be pre-installing Warzone 2, but people are wondering, what the heck is Call of Duty HQ? Is it going to be the return of the headquarters? No way, dude. There's no way. So an interesting fact about Modern Warfare 2's beta on PC is on Discord and in the task manager, Modern Warfare 2 showed up as Call of Duty HQ. It didn't show up as Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2. It just straight up showed up as Call of Duty HQ. And I think the idea is that Call of Duty HQ is going to be similar to what we've had with the menus previously, but they're going to be doing something a little bit different. HQ, I have a feeling, is going to be like this hub for all the games that are going to be unified under this new Call of Duty 2.0 that they've been talking about, right? I imagine this new screen or menu or whatever is going to link up Modern Warfare 2 as well as the campaign, and of course Spec Ops, then Warzone 2, Black Ops 5 or whatever when that comes out, and hell, even Warzone Mobile. If you guys didn't hear, like, cross progression is going to happen with Warzone Mobile and, you know, the normal AAA titles as well. So I don't know exactly what this new HQ is going to be. I imagine it's just going to be a menu for them to unify all the games so you can easily jump in between them, sort of similar to what we had before, but maybe a bit more robust and a bit more dynamic. Who knows? But I would say, and I'm not going to reiterate it too much because I've done too many videos on this, but Activision, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Sledgehammer, hold on, let me pull this up here so we can actually see all the things again. Raven, Beanix, High Moon, Shanghai, Demonware, Bink Video, Noodle, Havoc. I don't care who does it. We need a proper headquarters back, man. We need it. The headquarters was so cool. And games these days are so built on the idea of customization and personalization and buying stuff from the shop and stuff from the battle pass. Like, I get that the headquarters was basically just a front to get people to want to buy supply drops, because as soon as you load into the game, you're walking around watching all these people just open up supply drops, and you're like, wow, I should get some supply drops. But it was also cool because there was like a lobby leaderboard there. You could play games in there. You could prestige in there. Like, all the game's functionality was tied into the headquarters, and it made you feel so much more immersed within the game itself, and actually, dare I say, felt like you were part of a community as you were surrounded by 40 or 50 of your fellow COD players, and it was cool, man. The firing range, which was infinitely better than the firing range that we're going to be getting in Modern Warfare 2, the 1v1 pit, for crying out loud, all the holiday events, the air raids, which didn't work until like 9 months into the game's life cycle. Like, it was so cool, the headquarters. Why was that a one-time feature? They've got like 3,000 people working on this game across all these different studios, and not one of them said we should have a proper headquarters. I would love to be proven wrong. I would love for Call of to the HQ to actually be an HQ, but I doubt that's going to be the case. I imagine it's going to be a new menu that unifies all the COD 2.0 games, but we'll have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. But once again, we are 3, maybe 4 days away, depending on how you look at it, from the official launch of Modern Warfare 2, and I'm pretty excited about that. So I hope you enjoyed this short little news update video here today. Not a lot's going on right now. This is the calm before the storm, man. We're just waiting for the full launch of the game. But until then, I'll try to keep you guys posted as new updates and new information comes out. But for right now, that's it for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.